Hello matey boys, welcome back to the Battle Lounge, and this one is just a quick little update of the upcoming Underkeep, which is the roofless Underkeep. It's a dungeon style crawler, and we've just got the printout of the new tiles which will be used in this system. So they're big old stone blocks, a little bit uneven surface, and then this one is what we're calling the tight gate, which is basically a very small entrance through the wall. This is the first doorway style, and as you can see it slides in from the top. The reason it slides in from the top is because this is to be used in the kind of traditional tile based system, but instead of worrying about floor sections and roof sections, you're almost just putting all the walls together, and you can just snap them together quickly on the fly, make some little passages, and they're designed to be roofless. So because they're roofless, it means that we can do the doors slightly differently, in that they act a little bit more like a portcullis. Obviously there will be the portcullis ones. There's going to be really wide doors available as well, and although this isn't designed to be played with floors and roofs, there will be a floor section, and I'm trying to get I'm going to try and get it to work as the floors and a roof that work together. So for example, at the moment, if you put like the cobblestone floor in, which sits something like that, and then this is the prison roof, so that can sit on the top. It's set up a slightly different, obviously it's bigger, but this one can work as a roof. I haven't quite figured it out yet, because you wouldn't be able to have another one there next to it because of the way that this was designed. But this is a prototype, so I will somehow figure out how it works, and it may just be what I would really like is to use the same floor. So you just print in this bit. So we've got these new bits coming out, and if they go on there, you could literally then pop that on as a roof. So I might go that way. So whatever the floor tile ends up being there, you can then just put it on the top there. And these bits, in the connectors bundle, you get all sorts of different types of connectors. So you get this one, you get the long ones that are designed to go under the quad tiles, these big ones, so they sort of fit under there nicely like that. And then you can put your single ones under, but not these ones. So these ones have a raised middle bit, whereas your standard one doesn't. So this is the A and this is the B. The A will clip in, and then that will also then fit under there. So that's the way that we've done that. The floor flockers, which are putting the flock in, they don't have a hole in the middle, and they don't have any of these in the middle. They're literally, the clips are part of the floor. The reason these are different is because the quad flockers cannot be used on different levels because they're too deep, so they don't fit. Whereas these ones, these are nice and thin, so they're designed that you can use them on any level. The floor flockers are designed, they're just to go on the base, so they're your outside. I've got one here if you haven't seen one. So they're designed to go outside, building rivers, fields, grassy plains, whatever you want. But they wouldn't work as a roof just because of the way that they connect. They're going to connect differently. Unless somebody figures it out, a way of doing it, let us know. But as I say, they just wasn't designed for that purpose. They're designed for outdoor. Whereas this system, where you've got all the individual parts, it just means they're a bit more versatile and allows you to do that. Now it does mean you need some little corners in here. There's various different sizes available. This is the 8mm one, and that's designed to go in there like that. But there's a 4mm one, and I think there's a 5mm one for certain situations. I think this is the 4mm one in there. These can come out on this. So I'm going to release this as a piece. Just bear in mind that this is for a very specific use case, and that is almost like a freestanding prison. You could have it on there like that, and then you can have your prison walls or prison door, whatever it is you're having. You could then build it bigger and put monsters in there or something. Nice little piece. This is coming out in the dungeon, the Underkeep, with these ones, and so will the prison walls and things like that. They're still under development at the moment. I've got a few mock-ups that I'm working on. By the final release, there will probably be a little bit different on what they look like at the moment, once I've ironed out all those little problems that I always come up against. Yeah, that was just a quick little video just to update you on that. The town centre has now been released. That's up and out, and you can get that from our website. It's a really good bundle. You get a lot of pieces in it, a lot more than the other ones that have come out in the past. I got a bit carried away with it, I think. Every time I was doing something, it led on to something else, and the idea is that you can build a town centre, and the main part of that is the tower, which is like a clock tower or a bell tower or both, and then market stalls and shops and everything down the bottom, so you can build just your table into a nice little market square, which is quite a good setting for any D&D adventure. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. I'm going to get some videos up on the website of it. Because I've just released it, the web page isn't that great at the moment. It's a little bit sparse, but I just wanted to get it out there so you guys can get your hands on it and start printing it off. And as always, anything you do print off, we'd really love to see it. Just go on the forum, post up some pictures of it. If you're happy to post it up on your Facebook, we're more than happy for you to do that. We've had people asking us if it's okay to share it on social media, and absolutely it is, of course it is. And we'd ask if you do, just put a link to our website so when people see it, they know where to come and get it. Product is going so well at the moment. We're cracking them out. We got loads of different bundles in the pipeline. I'm working through them fairly quickly at the moment, and as I say on the forum, I always respond to all the questions and things like that, suggestions on there, which is great, guys. Please keep those questions coming. We're doing really well. The community's growing really fast. We got lots of people joining every day, people finding out about the ClickyWalls system, and people that are using it are absolutely loving it. We love it. We're all massive Dungeons and Dragons fans here at ClickyWalls, so this is just an extension of the hobby for us, being able to do this. I'll do it for myself, but being able to share it with people is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for all the kind words and comments. I'm glad that you guys are loving it so much, and rest assured we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Have fun, enjoy your D&D games, guys. We'll speak to you in the next one. Cheers, see you later, bye bye.